We are going through a topic that is Aves. Last time we studied about the general characters and classification of Aves. So today we are going to discuss about the digestive system of birds. We are discussing the digestive system of pigeon. For rapid and efficient digestion, the digestive system of birds is well modified. It includes the alimentary canal and the digestive glands. Alimentary canal is a long tube and the digestive glands are associated with the alimentary canal. All the segments of alimentary canal divisible into three parts. That is, first one is the foregut, or it is also called as the stomodium. Second one is midgut, or it is also called mesenteron or small intestine. And the third part, that is hindgut. It is also called as proctodium or large intestine. The foregut or stomodium includes further parts, that is, at the anterior-most region there is a mouth, then buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus and crop, and the stomach, which can be divided or differentiated into anterior proventriculus and posterior gizzard. So in foregut, first we will see about the mouth. You see here there is mouth. The anterior most opening of alimentary canal is called mouth. It is a wide which is bounded by upper and lower horny beaks. Mouth is followed by buccal cavity. Then second one is the buccal cavity. It has a large, narrow, triangular and pointed tongue at its floor. The tongue has few taste buds and has the function of taste of food. Buccal cavity is followed by pharynx. Then the pharynx. The posterior most part of the buccal cavity has openings of esophagus, eustachian tubes, tracheae and posterior nares. So it is called pharynx. At the floor of pharynx there is a glottis which opens in the tracheal tube of lungs. Posteriorly, the pharynx opens into the esophagus. Then fourth part of the foregut is esophagus and crop. Esophagus is a long, thick-walled tube which runs backward through the neck to join the stomach. At the base of neck, esophagus dilates into a large, thin-walled, bilobed, elastic and non-glandular sac called crop. Then crop. This crop stores quickly eaten food for later digestion. The grains along with degenerated epithelial cells of crop linings with lipids produces pigeon milk. It produces during breeding season in both sexes, on which the young one is fed. It is under the control of prolactin hormone, and this hormone is secreted by the anterior lobe of the pituitary gland. Now the fifth part of the foregut is called stomach. So this stomach is differentiated into anterior proventriculus, you see here, and the posterior one is a gizzard, which is a larger. So first we see about the proventriculus. This proventriculus is a small, thick-walled, tubular and glandular structure. Its thick mucous lining secretes the gastric juice. Now second one is the gizzard. Gizzard is a muscular biconvex with thick walls and narrow lumen. You see, the wall is thick while the lumen or cavity is so narrow. The cavity of gizzard always contains small stones swallowed by the bird. So these stones help the gizzard in grinding the food. The gizzard continues into small intestine, and the opening of gizzard into small intestine is guarded by a sphincter muscles or halls, which is called as the pyloric hall. In carnivorous birds, the gizzard is not so muscular. Now the second region of the alimentary canal is called midgut or mesenteron, or it is also called as small intestine. So this small intestine can be divided into duodenum. This is duodenum, and second one is the ileum. So first we will see the duodenum. It arises from dorsal side of gizzard, that is pyloric opening of gizzard into duodenum. It is U-shaped loop enclosing the pancreas between its two lumps, that is two limbs. Then ileum. It is a long and coiled tube. Its inner epithelial lining is thrown into numerous minute finger-like projections called villi, which increases area of secretion and absorption. Then third region of the alimentary canal is hindgut, or it is also called as proctodeum or large intestine. So this ileum continues into the large intestine. The junction of ileum and large intestine is extremely marked by the presence of a pair of small conical blind pouches called rectal ceca. Probably they absorb some water from the digestive waste. So the hindgut can be differentiated into two parts, that is rectum and cloaca. This rectum is a narrow and opens into cloaca, which is guarded by anal sphincter. Then cloaca. This cloaca has three compartments. The anterior one is called as the coprodium, which receives rectum, and middle one is the urodium, in which the urinary and genital ducts open, and the posterior one is the proctodium, in which it opens outside by cloacal aperture. You see here the bursa fabrici. It is a small glandular blind pouch of lymphatic tissue which lies on the dorsal side of the cloaca. It opens into the proctodium. In a young bird, it forms lymphocytes, and probably it produces antibodies and protects against local infection, but it disappears in the adult before sexual maturity. So that is all about the alimentary canal, which can be differentiated into three parts, that is foregut, midgut and hindgut.